We are doing the game changer today, and it is time for change. Yep, I think before I say this word, I'll kind of break it down a little bit. There's a story behind this word. But the strange thing about this word is I never was familiar with the word, but once I went to look the word up, I knew I had lived that word. Here's another word that I lived. Project. I lived in the project coming up as a little kid, but the word didn't match. When I went to the dictionary, it seemed like you would be in a position of doing uh, different activities. But I was looking at buildings, and every time I said that word, project, people would just do a Houdini act on me, just get gone. And then I realized that they didn't want to be around nobody that was from a lower income family. I, I just couldn't connect the dots. Well, after a while, every time somebody would say something negative, I'd go get my dictionary, and just like I had to do the word project, I would look it up. I started learning new words, and a whole new door opened up. That's right, from that one word project. Because I knew that even though if I lived in the project, I wasn't going to have whatever mentality they thought that somebody that lived in the project would have. I was going to be upbeat. I wasn't going to be sad and frustrated and ashamed of myself. No, like I said, I'm in a project to this day. I'm on YouTube. I'm using social media. And you know the strange thing about the projects? I'm not in no buildings. I'm just out here on the YouTube streets having a good time. And see, it still don't match to this day, as far as I'm concerned. But even that word project, there came something else that happened. And that was being in a little closet in the dark. What I had to do a Houdini act. I made this mistake of growing up, trusting this person, telling them that I like being outside. And you know what they said? You like being outside? Yeah, and I like. We in the projects. I was like, didn't matter. Outside, my face felt the sun on my face, and I was just so happy, and I didn't get it. I told them, I love being out here. The next day, I ended up in a little room in the dark in the projects. And that went on for years. Absolutely. But what I learned during that time, just like the projects didn't match, I no longer had to wait for that person to come and unlock the door and let me out. I learned to cut the switch on in my mind. That's right. I flipped the switch, and there was light. And even though I was inside the closet in the projects, I had escaped outside of my mind. So, whenever that time came for them to let me out, I was looking at them like, I've been out all day. You really didn't lock me up. You really didn't cause me no harm. Because what I learned from that experience is that as long as you lock me behind this door, what I have learned never to lock my mind. Because as soon as I lock my mind, I'm back in the dark. And I won't survive. But you know what in life? We all have traumas. And surviving that trauma comes with flicking that switch. Surviving that trauma will give you a new suit of armor to fight with. But if you stay back in the day, if you continue to lock your mind, it's not going to be good. You need to learn in this moment in time now. You need to, hey, if Elon is around and I could call him, I'd tell him, hey, Elon, come get me, pick me up, you know. Why not? A flight to the moon? Ooh, that's really something. But what I'm saying to you today about those traumas, about those words, about flipping that brain over, learning new things, having new projects, it is absolutely wonderful for your mental health. And it may keep you around a lot longer. You can come and join this marathon runner. And that's what I want all you sprints to do, is skill up. When that hurt comes, don't lock your mind down. Give yourself an escape route. You can do it. And I know you can. I know when I came on here, it kind of makes you feel like, oh, what does Granny have to say? Well, you may see me as Granny. And I may see myself as you. Because you feel older and I feel younger. And I will continue to learn. I will continue to skill up. I'm going to make sure that nothing put a lock on my mind. And I hope you do the same. Now that word that I had lived and didn't even have a clue, big word, it was called neuroplasticity. If I went around telling people about neuroplasticity, we'll go back in the day again. That's right. But what I want you to do, that word, and whatever you're going through in your life, just make a change. It could be a small change, a gradual change, something that'll change your mindset, something that'll change your heart. You can do it. I got confidence that you can, because you know who can, and you know who did. I did. I'm not back in the day. I'm in this moment in time now, and this is where I want you to be. This is Linda Ballard, 911 Health. You know the deal. You know the drill. Skill up. Let's go. Change that mindset. Hang out with me. Be a marathon runner. Be in it for the long run.